Hey, so today I just wanted to take you along for a lunch with me and my girlfriend Melissa. Today we are trying out this new place called Gyu-Kaku. I think that's how you say it. It's a Japanese style barbecue. We went on a Sunday during happy hour, but we ended up doing the Gyu-Kaku course tasting sort of thing. We started off with beers. I got a Sapporo, and she ended up getting this grapefruit draft that I have no idea how to say, but it ended up tasting really good, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone if you're into fruity drinks. We started off with the basics, just miso soup and some salad. You know, not much to say about those. Same with the salad. But we got this thing called, well, so our starter was called shrimp and mushroom ahijo. Turns out that it's like from Spain or something. This right here is probably one of the favorite things I had on the menu actually. I think it's called like volcano shrimp. It's fried rice topped with spicy tuna, and just that texture alone was perfect to me. It was crunchy and hot on the bottom and soft and creamy and kind of cool on the top. I would definitely come back for that, just that. The shrimp ahijo was also really good. It was cooked with garlic, oil, some pesto, and mushrooms. Here, I'm taking a bite, and I really need to work on my yummy face. I'm really bad at reacting to stuff. And also just really bad at chopsticks, apparently. Meanwhile, they also came out with a bibimbap, as well as all of our meats. Here's I think it's a miso marinated skirt steak. Here's a prime kalbi, or short rib, super fatty. The next one is just a basic filet mignon, and here is just some chicken, and a pack of vegetables. So I've kind of debated the merits of like going out to a restaurant and cooking your own food and paying for that. But I think on some level, you're paying for the entertainment of it. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this at my own house, and at my own house, I would probably have to cook and clean all of this. Just that alone is probably maybe worth the hassle for some people, or worth paying for. So right here, we're trying the kalbi, prime kalbi. I really liked how we were able to get charred like this or grilled like this. And they just cooked really quickly, like 45 seconds on each side. So before we were even taking bites of our first couple pieces, I'm putting on the next ones, just so that we have some ready to go for when we're finished with our first couple of bites. So here's Melissa trying her first bite, and normally she actually doesn't like red meat at all, but this was really good to her, especially dipping it in the sauce. And here I am trying it again with my horrible yummy face. I guess the way that you could describe it is sort of like buttery or really smooth. Just really fatty. But still, you know, really flavorful in that. Next we tried the skirt steak. And the skirt steak was a lot meatier. Definitely not as fatty as the short rib. And it definitely had more of a chew to it, sort of what you normally would get with steak. After those first two rounds, our server, who was also really great and really attentive, put on a new grill for us, oiled it up, and I really don't know how she can still have this job and not burn her arm every day. So we threw on the steamed vegetables and the chicken, because those would cook in about the same time, about 2 minutes. And normally chicken isn't something that like you really look forward to at a barbecue restaurant, but this is actually really flavorful, maybe even like slightly on the salty side, but still juicy. And I liked how you could just like pick it off the grill and eat it right away. And here are our steamed vegetables, though it turned out it was just mushrooms, which is perfectly fine. I love mushrooms. There were shiitake mushrooms, button mushrooms, and enoki mushrooms. And so yeah, if you love mushrooms, you'll love this. Super flavorful. And last but not least was the filet mignon. You know, a basic cut. Well, maybe not basic, but not anything unfamiliar. And then lastly, to finish it off, was just some s'mores. I guess just a fun way to end a meal here. Alright, so how would I rate our meal at Gyu-Kaku? Let me just start off with the positives. So I really like the meat. They were all really high quality meats, especially the short rib. That was probably the best piece of meat of that we had there. I also like that it was a really well-paced meal. Like, I never felt like there's any type of lull or like waiting for food to come out. It just felt like, you know, we were always getting something right as we were finishing something up. And, you know, that is partly because of the awesome wait staff. Our main server, I think her name was Bianca, was really awesome. She was really friendly. And we also had like 2 or 3 other servers serving us random stuff also. Another nice thing about the meal was just that we had such a variety of different foods. We had all of our different meats that we could choose from. We had a couple of seafood dishes, and we even had rice and vegetables. And I think that if you had gone another route, you probably wouldn't have gotten all those different things. The happy hour was also really good, considering that both me and my girlfriend each got $4 beers. So now onto the cons. I felt that the meal itself wasn't actually that filling, despite having spent over $80 on it. And that being said, it was also a little expensive. Probably more expensive, okay, way more expensive than I would normally spend on a brunch meal. Next time I would probably go with just the happy hour combo instead, which was about $50. All in all, the food was really good, the wait staff was awesome, but this probably would be more of like a special occasion kind of place. Alright, so that's all I've got. If you enjoyed the video, click thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Passed the heck out. Passed out. Passed out from the meat. Passed out from Gyu-Kaku.